Alright, end of the day report. Here's what I got done. Quite a bit actually. I think I'm getting pretty good at this. I got daylight left, but the next thing I have to do is either start over here, cutting the little tiny pieces to the edge, or starting over here and cutting the diagonals. Two of the shitty jobs, so I'm calling it quits for today. I'll address those in the morning. I'm really happy how this section came out right here. This was a trouble spot. Their old board ran into the middle and a bunch of other nonsense, and then it was like a little weird crazy gap. That came out really good for my solution. And I already spilled coffee and saw how it rolls. I didn't do it on purpose, but I saw how the water's going to roll off, and it works perfect. Yeah, I discovered something doing the valley. You know, you learn as you go. These dimensional shingles aren't like 1/32 of an inch continuous. It's stacked, and that's why they call it dimensional, I'm guessing. So what happens if you're not paying attention, and I wasn't on my other valley, you put two of these bubbles in one place and you get a high ridge. So now I took the time and set each one in a low point in the valley, so that way when I come with my overlap there won't be a bunch of stacked up ones. So this is going to turn out better than the other one. Captain Hindsight would have started at the back of the house, would have been the smart thing. That way all my retarded mistakes, learning curve, would be in the back, and by the time you know what you're doing, you're in the front. But it's going good. Oh yeah, look how fast these guys were. They're putting up this fence. They buried me. We both started this morning at the same time, and they got that whole fence up in one day. It was 5 guys though. And I helped them out with my chainsaw there from me brother. But they demoed that had been growing in the fence for 30 years and put up that new redwood fence. Just improved our side for free. Awesome. I told them they could just leave it all on my side. That was my contribution because I couldn't afford to give them any money. Typically homeowners would split the difference on the fence, but he paid for it also. I let him put that crap on our side to get rid of it all with the rest of this. Nice and quiet, deck is sound. One thing that sucks about leaving the slatted boards, and if you're going to rebuild your house, if you have a choice, use solid sheathing, because when you go to nail, the little gap between the boards is really small, but you're going to be surprised at how many times you'll drive a nail into the little crack between the slats. That's the only thing I kind of wish I would have replaced the sheathing, because then that wouldn't have happened. Also, using the 1x6 inch slat, if you drive your nails on a continuous row, you'll end up just splitting the board like using a spike or something. So I learned to alternate to avoid that, because as I was going in one straight line, I heard the board split and drop and fall into the garage. So yeah, with the little slatting, you kind of got to be careful. The plywood sheathing, wherever you throw a nail, is good because it's all solid. Alright, that was my tip of the day. Red roof, red rum. I'm so happy I can finally see the end of this job coming. Been on this roof for a long time. Got a nice tan though. Alright, that's my situation report for today. I'll definitely have that knocked out tomorrow for sure. And then I'll be able to put the ridge cap on this section. Not this section. And I'll have to move all my stuff to the back side. That's a pretty nice looking valley. Valley of the Damned. Alright, I'm out.